Okay, so I'm just gonna make this quick. So, yesterday I was with outreach. I just went out to, went out to Rocky Mountain House and then out in the bush, and we were talking about, like, things like, you know, like everything within our government and all that, and just, but the problem is, bleeding hearts believe that we should do our part in helping everyone, in reducing our carbon footprint, and doing other things in the community. Problem is, bleeding hearts are so focused on the little things, and and they don't even see. And when we're so focused on all the little stuff, we only see part of the problem. With that partial perspective, we live a half-hearted life, and like they don't take a step back. They sweat with little small stuff, and that is something that I really scoff about. So, like it really floors me that some people only see the little things, but what they don't see is that the bigger players are India, Russia, and China, and they're just hypocrites. And I know they're not gonna. There'll be nothing left of them when the world comes to an end. So, yeah, it's true. Like, this year has been prophesized as a very difficult year, and it's gonna get harder next year. So, yeah. So all I can do is just take it day by day, but even politics can determine our enemies. That changes with the times, like the times and the environment, or what shape our environment, our lives. And yesterday's friends could be tomorrow's enemies, and so it floors me that some people would think one way, but I think their problem is they're indifferent, and like, I mean, Wayne Dyer once said that when we change the way we look at things, the things we look at will change. We live this half perspective, and we live with this half perspective, which ends up bringing us to living a half-hearted life. So, yeah. I'll say I'll continue on later, or today. Yeah. Another topic I wanted to bring up on this vlog is that, my girlfriend deals with someone who's just, like, who is always wanting to, feels like she has to tell everything about why she thinks her life is boring. And I mean, and nobody wants, like, but like Kelly said, like, girl, this woman like Alyssa needs to keep her mouth shut and needs to stop telling the world everything. And well, it's either that or she's like an antagonistic narcissist is what it is. Antagonistic people who will always, they feel like their lives are never enough. I think they suffer from envy, and which comes from trying to, and from them seeing life as a competition. And you know what? It makes just, to me, that's kind of a negativity that is not good for me, for anyone, not even me. Like, why would I want to be around those people? And like they but I mean, anyone with disabilities can be antagonistic sometimes, and because their lives are so boring, and they compare themselves to others, but it's only going to feel more pain, make them feel more pain. And I mean, it brings out the worst in them. I don't want to be that way. So what's the purpose of hanging out with those people anyway? When all they do is vent, complain, compare, criticize, but they never ever address their own problems. They just want to tell the world about it. Like, I mean, if I spend time with them, I just we become our environment. And but we also gotta own our choices, and to me, people with disabilities don't. Like, I need to learn to own my choices and accept the consequences. But you get bleeding hearts who believe people with disabilities should be immune to those things. But you know what? Like, they should not. Like, they don't understand accountability. But I know, I gotta be accountable for my own life. The only way to do it is work at it. Everything takes time and work. So, yeah, that's just how I see it. So that's why I go to a gathering place. It's a good atmosphere, and I can just chill out and go and just have a good time and all that. So yeah. Yeah, so that's all. I'll say something later, because now Jesse's gone home, and I'll have to see what next week brings for outreach, and then take it from there. So yeah, so today I just kind of did some running around and noticed at the Walmart in Parkland Mall, they doing some renovations, and sadly the old red exit word signs are just disappearing from there. So, well, basically everywhere across Canada they're going to those universal European exit signs, and at least the ones that are green are more noticeable than the old ones that I find anyway. So yeah, so anyways, yeah, that's it for this vlog, and I'll see, and I'm gonna see what tomorrow brings, whether I'm at home or I'm out or whatever. So anyways, until then, stay tuned.